major pet peeve I have with the church. I'm just going to come on out and say it. I get really fired up, but it is what it is. And that is walking in a poverty lifestyle and calling that humility. Simply being poor is not being humble. There are a lot of people out there that are broke as a joke and they are not humble at all. Humility is not so much about us having less as it is about us being less. It's us becoming less that he becomes more. It's us yielding to the kingship and authority of our God, recognizing that we were bought for a price. We are not the little demigods of our own little worlds. We are children of the Most High God. And with that, we gratefully and graciously go out and serve the world around us. Where I get so frustrated about this is I see so many Christians that have been gifted with incredible skills, talents, abilities, and they're stuffing them rather than leveraging them for the building up of people and the kingdom. What is going to happen when we wake up and realize that a lot of the evil that's going on around us, I mean the horrible atrocities that are going out, taking advantage of children and the poor and the weak and the sick and all of these things, it's because it's freaking profitable. What is going to happen when we say, you know what, whatever it is that I have in my hand, help me, God, to leverage it in a way as to impact and influence the world around me? We have too many people out there that are burying the talent, right? Miscategorizing God and then burying the talent and calling that humility. That is not humility. That is disobedience. That is us not following what we've been called to do, to go forth and multiply, and then to use the resources that we have to go out and make waves for the kingdom. We have so many people out there that could be making a huge, huge impact. When we look at the resources that we have, it is not a provision problem that is causing the lack around us. It is a priority problem. It is how the resources are being used. It is where the resources are being diverted. This is where I'm going to caution about that manna mindset. I get a lot of people right now that are stuck in that manna mindset of just saying just enough for today, just enough to get to tomorrow. Like whether you have $10 or 10 million in your bank account, yes, we count on God for our daily provision. But when you look at manna, that was what he gave them in the wilderness, not what he purposed for them in the promised land, where he said he was taking them to a land flowing with milk and honey, where he also declared that they would lend to many nations and not borrow. God's vision, his ultimate destination for his people, was not to live in a place of lack. It was for us to go out and produce abundance with whatever he has entrusted to us, not just for the sake of wealth and riches, but for the sake of building up people and building up the kingdom. How are you wielding what he has placed in your hands for that purpose? If we're not going out and doing whatever we can to build up people and all for the glory of God, we are off task. So what is it that you should be doing with what he has placed in your hands for the serving of other people around you?